I just want to provide value for you guys. So I want to share my story and share something that I wish I had when I first started reselling. So hopefully you can use this to your advantage and jumpstart your career reselling. So all throughout my life, I knew that I wasn't passionate towards school and stuff like that. I was really lazy when it came to that, and I didn't know why. I soon came to realize that you can't really be really passionate towards something you don't love. And because of that, I was just lazy, didn't want to do work, and I was like, why am I like this? Why is everyone else able to find school so easy, and why am I just stuck here struggling to get through class? And I was really worried about my future because I didn't really know what I wanted to do with life, and I knew that I really didn't want to focus on school. Maybe go I didn't want to work throughout my high school to get to a really good college and stuff like that. I didn't want to put in the work now, and so because of that, I got pretty poor grades in high school, and I was really just worried about my future. But this all changed during COVID when school got off and we were all in quarantine. I was able to learn about different ways you can make money. I tried almost every single thing you could think of to make money. I was drop shipping. I was shoveling people's driveways. What else? I was being a camp counselor for a while, making $11 an hour. So I was really trying to find any other way to make money because I knew that school wasn't for me. I wasn't going to go work a 9 to 5, and yeah, so I knew there had to be another option for me, and I really wanted to work for myself. So it was actually right in front of me. I didn't realize it the whole entire time. My dad was an entrepreneur, and he worked for himself. He went to garage sales and resold stuff online. He mainly focused on art and baseball cards. So at first I was like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to resell baseball cards and do art. So I didn't really think much into it. But when I realized that there's other things out there to resell. I started watching people like Gary Vee, Reezy Resells, and other big people in the community. And I was like, oh my God, there's so much opportunity to be made. There's no barrier to entry. And I could literally just go around and go to garage sales, search stuff up on my phone and see how much it's worth. I thought that was just an awesome opportunity at hand. So I jumped on it. And ever since then, I've been going to garage sales almost every single weekend. And every single weekend when you're going to garage sales, you actually come to learn so much about different things. You've come to learn that different styles of art are worth more money. Even though I'm not interested in art, you do get interested when you can find out that pieces of art can be worth upwards of thousands and thousands of dollars. So you do get interested when you realize there's a monetary value behind everything you buy. So at first, when I started out reselling books. I was just 17 at the time and still in high school. COVID was just dying down, so we were able to go to garage sales again. And the more that I went to garage sales, I realized that books weren't the option. They were really heavy. They take up a lot of space and everything. So if you're looking to get into reselling, books are a good start, but they're not something you want to stick in for too long. But I did get my start in books. I learned really fast everything I knew, like you can really know about books. I learned what old books and their value. I learned new books and their value. I learned that textbooks are really valuable, cookbooks, signed books, and basically anything you can know about books. And if I went to a garage sale, I would go to the books first and be like, without even having to look it up, I would be able to just go grab a book, grab this book, and be like, okay, these are probably worth what they're asking. I could still resell them online. And from there, I was just able to grow and branch out the knowledge that I learned from books and what I learned from garage sales and eBay. And I was able to use that to learn, or to branch out to like things like electronics and video games and so much more. And from then on, I just really learned to love garage sales. I learned to love the drive and the adrenaline rush of walking to a house and not knowing what you're going to find and what you're going to be able to sell online. And that's something I really love. So it really kind of turned my life around. The idea that I was able to do something that I love to make money, and I was able to not worry about school as much anymore. And obviously I was still able to finish out school. And, I grew to kind of to understand that maybe I'm not passionate about school, but I could still put in effort and get what I need to get out of school, which is really crucial. And I think if you're going through school and you're not passionate towards it, I still think it's important to go through school and give it your best effort, even if you're not gonna pursue higher education. I still think it's really important to give your best effort, put your best foot forward, and yeah, that's kind of my story of how I started reselling. But now, as a college student, I'm still going to garage sales every weekend, and I'm still easily able to make over $1,000 every week going to local garage sales and flipping stuff online. And I'm really, really glad I found this. So if you're looking to get into garage sales, look into it. Look into stuff around your house. Search up books around your house. Search up anything you can find around your house, And once you find something, you can go to the eBay sold comps. So if you search up an item, you go to sold comps, you can see how much it's sold for, so you can get an idea of how much people are paying. So if you find out that, oh, this type of book's rare, next time you see that at a garage sale, you'll be like, well, I know exactly how much it was worth. I don't even need to search it up. You can grab it straight away. Because the problem with going to garage sales is that you can't search up every single item. You know, there's just going to be thousands and thousands of items sometimes at garage sales. So what separates the professionals from the amateurs in garage sales is that the professionals aren't going to be searching up thousands of items at garage sales, but they're going to be having use their past experience from knowing what's worth money and what's not, and they can just grab stuff without even having to look it up, which saves them time, and they're able to go around the house a lot faster than the amateurs, grab what they know is worth money, and from then on they're able to sell that and jumpstart their career of reselling, I guess. Yeah. So as your first tip as a reseller, I want to say you need to make mistakes. Mistakes is what I was just talking about with amateurs and professionals. The reason why professionals are able to go around the house without having to search stuff up and waste time is because they've made mistakes on something like that before, or they've done really well on something like that before. So going around the house and finding something, no, sorry, take that back. Going around the house and making mistakes of, like, you know, if you buy a golf bag set that you think's worth money because they're old, and you realize when you get home, oh crap, no one wants old golf clubs anymore, and you paid $50 for them. I guarantee next time you see old golf clubs at a garage sale, you're gonna stay away. And the same thing's true going the other way. If you find, you know, a new Scotty Cameron putter, which is one of the top putters you can find, you're gonna definitely look for that again after it sells for $300 to $400 on eBay. So it's definitely, you gotta learn from your experiences, learn from your mistakes, learn what sells. And I would say if you're starting out fresh, the best thing you could do is start niche specific. You know, focus on something in general, but obviously look at everything. But focus on electronics, focus on video games, focus on something you already know, and use that to your advantage. And from there on, learn the eBay system, learn how garage sales work, and build connections. And then later on, you're able to branch out to other things. You know, you still have the strong base of whatever you started with, and you're able to branch out to other things. You know, learning from your experiences and learning what sells and what's not. So I hope this was enjoyable to you guys. If you like garage sale content, I'll be putting stuff like this out all the time. And I really appreciate you guys watching this long, because I don't think people will be actually watching this long, but hopefully you guys are. And I hope to make more content for you guys as time goes on. Thank you for watching, and this is Garage Sale University.